showcase some of the stories and events and food that's being showcased on Chevy In the D on clickondetroit.com. And today, this is all about cocktails and the special drinks being mixed up at Cocktail Culture in Royal Oak on April 5th. This is a special event 1 week from this weekend. And joining me today are organizers Travis Formont, Katie Guerrero, the Oakland, you're from the Oakland?
I'm from Bigalora.
Okay, this is Adriana Martin and Yanni Fry from the Sugar House in Detroit. Thanks to you all for being here. You guys cleaned out the cupboards. This is great. We're going to let them rip here in a minute. But first of all, what's this about the new cocktail culture? Why has it made such a great comeback?
I think people notoriously like cocktails, but having fresh ingredients and having them made well is coming back because they're great.
Well, and it's also kind of a throwback to the 20s, isn't it, when the cocktail culture was a big deal, maybe a little bit underground because of Prohibition, but the specialness of it, and it's really all about originality, and really it's kind of an art form, isn't it, Adriana?
It is. It's definitely an experience, you know, to try something new, to incorporate different infusions, barrel aging.
Yeah, and half the fun at a club is to kind of sit back and watch you guys work, because these mixologists are, I mean, you're like artists yourselves, so why don't you go ahead and make your signature drink while I talk to Travis here about what's going to be going on at the Farmers Market on April 5th. Go ahead, have at it.
Yeah, so the event, obviously you mentioned Cocktail Culture at the Royal Oak Farmers Market. That space is very event-driven. So the whole concept with this is we want to celebrate the cocktail culture of Michigan and really how far it's came over the last 5 years. And more importantly, the actual bars and restaurants and bartenders that collectively make it all happen.
Well, and Royal Oak and Ferndale right now is just a hotbed for the rebirth of the whole idea of responsible cocktailing, but the idea that you try something that's a little bit adventurous.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think, you know, it's definitely taken some serious traction over the last 5 years, and so now you got a lot of kind of cocktail geeks out there just searching for the ultimate cocktail, you know, so they patron all these bars. And
I want to get over here to Yanni. I mean, you even brought your own specialty ice cubes here.
Oh, yeah. You got to always bring your own ice. It's from the ice all the way to every single ingredient. It's about making sure that everything that you're putting in there makes sense.
You've got orange zest here.
Yes,
what is it we're cooking up?
So I'm doing a kind of a variation on an older, new school drink, the Burleone, with the variation, instead of doing sweet vermouth, I'm doing a white wine aperitif, kind of a little bit lighter for springtime.
And what would it be most like for those of us? Was it like an old-fashioned Manhattan?
A Negroni, a little bit Manhattan, yes. A little gin, a little bitterness, a little sweetness.
Okay, I have no personal experience with any of those things. Adriana? What have you got cooking up there? Very pretty.
Yeah, I have Bombay Sapphire, Benedictine, and right now I'm pouring, it's actually like a local carrot beet vinegar made in Ferndale, and then fresh lemon, ginger liqueur. So it's a nice, like, spring cocktail.
Okay, yeah, with spring coming. And Katie, you're already done.
This is a raspberry runner, and it's made with Death's Door gin, fresh lemon juice, raspberry, and a little Wondermint, which is like a mint schnapps.
And you're at the Oakland.
I am.
Which is a really cool place if you haven't been there. It's kind of a speakeasy like they had back in the 20s. Now, what is the flavor on that if it has beet vinegar in it?
Pretty acidic, still really refreshing.
Okay.
So you definitely taste the beet.
All right, and Yanni's looks beautiful. You even garnished it with a little bit of orange peel there. And it's really also about not just the taste, but you're also throwing some zest around here. It's about smell.
All aroma, absolutely.
Before we taste it.
You get the aromas. You taste more with your nose than with your tongue, is kind of the scientific way of looking at it. So you're always kind of smelling it and drinking it. It's a full encompassing experience.
All right, it's coming up April 5th. How do we get tickets, Travis?
You go on micocktailculture.com.
Okay, we'll put the link on the Live in the D page. And how are tickets? We probably need to sign up soon because tickets are going quickly.
Yeah, at this rate, definitely going to sell out. And we don't want it to be so big that people don't have a good experience, so we're putting a cap on it for sure.
And very quickly, we're talking about Camp Casey, which is a wonderful horseback riding therapy program for kids dealing with cancer.
Absolutely, yeah. We've worked with them in the past on many events. They're great to work with, a great organization, so we always support them when we can.
All right. Thanks so much. And thanks to all of our mixologists. Incredible. And if you want to see the recipes that you've just seen for yourself or read more about cocktail culture, just go to the homepage of clickondetroit.com and follow the link to the Chevy In the D page. And again, we'll also show you how to get hooked up with tickets.